Yeah, there you go. I don't know what that status effect is. It kind of looked like silence, maybe? Yeah, Joseph is just on another level. He's not messing around. He's got poncho power. I wasn't asking you guys what it actually is. I don't want to know what it actually is. We'll figure it out. Well, maybe. Given these games, I might never find it out, but... Alright. Pancho Libre. Okay. Let's do it. Let's try ice. Honestly, I could just put Gus and Furion in the back row too, because they don't do damage anyways. Boom! 78 damage. I'm gonna try fire, but I'm pretty sure it's looking like ice is the way to go. Yep. What the? Huh. It almost looked like my fire did the ailment, but I think he just got it from Furion. I didn't notice. Oh my lord! Okay. Well. I have a sneaking suspicion that that status ailment might lower defense. And that might be why it was in a chest right before the turtle. So you could lower his defense. So that's pretty cool. They give you kind of two options to fight that boss. Either pick up the Ancient Sword and lower his defense, or pick up the Ice Scroll and cast Ice. That's kind of cool. At least they gave me some options, instead of the turtle that they threw at me in the last dungeon where they were like, hey, no one in your party does damage to this thing. Good luck. Something is embedded in the wall. It is the goddess's bell. Meep, 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 meep. That was cool. Is this that? Yep. That's really nice that they gave me a shortcut out, because this dungeon is long and confusing. Don't die, Gus. Actually, I can heal you now. Yeah, it's funny to see. Why is Furion not in red health? Like, what percent do you need to be in red? He's at like 20%. Apparently now he's in yellow, but it didn't show that before. Dang you, you've ruined me! The Emperor will not tolerate failure. I can't go back now. Well, if I'm going down, you're coming with me. No, not the turkey guy. Oh my god, look at him. Heal 3? You're not even hurt yet. Don't worry, Joseph will show you what's up. See you later. Nothing can stand up to Joseph. Nothing. He's the ultimate destroyer. Wow, he just walked out of bounds to get around him. So you got me, but I'm not going alone. Take my final gift. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Aha, see you down there. Okay. You can just summon an Indiana Jones rock? No, it's coming too fast. Now go, run! Dude, Joseph is an actual superhero. What happened? You coming with us. We want you come. Just go. I can't hold up too much longer. Go, now. It's up to you now. Molly, I'm always with you. Wait, we were just coming for an item. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Joseph! Wow. No final words or nothing. Just gone. I am actually depressed. Holy cow. That was brutal. Death UF in the chat. We need some frogs. That was brutal. Like, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is quite the minor quest. Like, we're not even saving the world or anything. We're just we're just rebels against the Imperial Army, and we're just here to collect an item. Joseph made the ultimate sacrifice. Wow. Epic. He was quite the epic dude. It's fitting that he, like, one-shot the boss before doing that, too. And he held that boulder alone. He's too strong for this world. I should have saved. I don't want to save, though. I want to save the game when Joseph's still alive. Yeah, can we ask a perfectly reasonable question as to how the turkey guy dropped the boulder out of a random wall? Like, what? Remote control? So, my cure has 56 XP. I still have a ways to go before I get cure 2. In this version, he's Gus. They translated it weird because Final Fantasy. Yeah, she had more HP than Furion before, but then I died, and she hasn't gotten it back yet. Yeah, since there's no way for me to know, feel free to let me know if anything is mistranslated, like Minwoo or Guy. It's pretty interesting to hear that, and it's not anything that affects gameplay, so feel free to drop that in if you see anything that's mistranslated. It's pretty interesting. So far, I think Minwoo and Gus are the only two that we found so far. How's it going, Patches? Good to see you, man. I was gonna try to fire all, but I'm out of MP. Hilda is the name of the princess. Jared, answer me, Jared. We're calling you, Jared. Well, I don't know if we're supposed to, but we should probably go tell his daughter, huh? Oh, Joseph, I will take care of Molly in his place. I am sure you will be pleased to know that in heaven... Oh. I read that wrong. I thought she meant, like, he'll be pleased to know. She was saying, he'll be pleased to know in heaven that I'm taking care of Molly. Daddy isn't going to come back, is he? Oh, that was depressing. Could have had a bit more of a closure than that. Jeez, Final Fantasy II. Could have had a nice, like, I'm glad he helped you guys. I'm glad he was part of the rebel fort. I'm glad he helped other people survive. Nope, just, he ain't coming back, huh? Okay. Next mission. Where's the item? Do they have an item store here? I don't think they do. Oh, wait, yeah. Well, I'm rich, so there's that. Those items are way too expensive, though. Oh my god! This is the only Final Fantasy game where ethers are less expensive than Phoenix Downs. You can get an elixir for just 50,000 gil. No big deal. Oh my god, they have high potions. I forgot they don't ask if you want to buy something or not. I bought 2 eye drops on accident. I mean, you could buy, like, an ether and a high potion and pretty much get the same deal as an elixir, but 50k is totally worth it. Yo, Sibblejack, thank you for the 6 months. Sorry you work so much. I know that feel. But, you'll thank your wallet later. And you can always watch the replays and stuff. It's good to have you here. I'm glad you're stopping by at least. And enjoy the new Buster Sword badge. That's our second 6-monther today. I'm trying to decide if I'm supposed to go to Cassion right now, or if I'm supposed to go talk to someone to figure out where the torch is. Because I can't take the sun thing without the torch anyways. So I guess I'll go back to the princess and see if she has something to say about the torch. Maybe she just told me one thing at a time so I wouldn't get lost. That's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea to just tell me one thing at a time. I really need like a overworld vehicle. We're so slow in the overworld. The stat boosts in this game feel really like big. It feels a lot more substantial than in Final Fantasy 1. Like pretty much after doing 2 dungeons, the overworld monsters just deal 0 damage to me now. I mean, to put that in perspective, like, enemies are still doing damage to you in the later Final Fantasies, you know, 20 levels later. Sure, they're not going to kill you, but they still deal chip damage. In this game, I do 2 dungeons, and other than the next area I'm going to, everything just does 0 damage. I'm lost. Am I going down? No, I'm going the complete wrong direction. I needed to go around the mountains. Yeah, I like the world map music. It's pretty good. And I'm definitely not sick of the battle music yet. I like the battle music a lot in this one. The encounter rate, man, it's so ridiculous. Like, I understand in a dungeon, but on the world map, do we really need a fight every 4 steps? Is that necessary? I mean, like I said before, at least I feel like these fights aren't a waste, because you still get stat boosts. Which is such an interesting thing. You can fight just the weakest crap on the planet and still be powering up. It's kind of a weird... It's a weird mechanic. Oddly balanced. I think we'll really start to feel that later. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I shall be back in a second. Alright, we're back. How's it going, Karma? Yeah, we'll be playing more Advance Wars later, actually. So, if you're into that, stick around. Once you're done with the game with named characters, would you like to do a playable tier list of your appreciation of every character? Maybe, like, after we do all the games, I could do, like, a tier list of all the characters of the whole series. And, like, here's the question, though. Would it be in terms of, like, would it be in terms of my favorite characters and, like, story and stuff like that? Or would it just be, like, a mechanical, which are the best? Like, which characters are the best in their respective games? Which are the most strong? Like, which are the most broken characters? I feel like Final Fantasy 1 Warrior would just trump everyone. I think he's already, like, S tier. I don't know if there's any denying how good he is. At least in terms of, like, against all the other characters in the game. He's just better than everyone, always. But that's mostly because of the items, the usable items. If it weren't for the usable items, then, it wouldn't be as... He wouldn't be as broken because he doesn't have any, like, attack. He doesn't have any AoE. So, all he can do is, like, one-shot things. But with the usable items, he can do everything. He can use high-level magic, he can equip all the best armor, he can one-shot everything, deal the most damage. He's everything. And then, of course, Joseph would also be tier S, because he saved the entire cast from a giant boulder. So, we already got our 2 S tier. Final Fantasy 1 Thief, F tier. Oops. Sometimes I accidentally hit the R button and then it opens up the menu. Alright, let's see if they have any clues about the torch or if they're just going to leave me in the dark. The Final Fantasy 1 White Mage is a tricky one because they can be broken, but they mostly suck, so it's hard to say what tier they'd be. So, Joseph gave his life for that bell. We cannot let Joseph die in vain. Please take that bell to Castle Cassion at once. But I don't have the torch. We'll meet you there on Cid's airship. Okay. I guess that works. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I don't know if the guest characters in Final Fantasy 2 actually count, because they're kind of supposed to be strong. They almost feel like tutorial characters, like they're there to help you level up your main characters. They're not really like the main. I would just talk about the main characters. I was just kind of joking about Joseph. Yeah, I have a couple other characters in mind that would be S tier, but I don't want to talk about them too much because we're not there yet. And anyone watching this, you know, we don't know which games they've played, so. It'd be hard, though, to put all the characters in tiers because, you know, like I said, some of them, you know, like if I could talk about one, since it's Final Fantasy VII, and most people here have played Final Fantasy VII if you're on my channel, Cait Sith it would be a difficult one to talk about because he's both the worst and best character. So it's like, how do I even put him in a tier list? So how do I... Oh, right. Insta-KO out of 10, yeah. There'd have to be like a separate thing, you know? Like S through F tier, and then there's like this other tier of like characters that are strangely powerful in weird ways. A meme tier, yeah. Or broken tier. Is Vincent better than Cait Sith? It's hard to say, because they're actually built similar. They both have really good magic stat and really good magic weapons. I would say that Vincent is better because he's back row. He has that over Cait Sith. They're very similar, but Vincent has back row and Cait Sith doesn't. So I would say that Vincent's better. Then again, Cait Sith gets more HP, and his ultimate weapon is also better, and his limit is also better early game. So it's actually kind of a hard choice. They're pretty close. And then they both have memes, because Vincent can overflow and do the mug glitch, and Cait Sith can one-shot anything. So, they both have memes. Let's ask the Sunfire. He ain't talking. Don't want to talk, eh? Yeah, Vincent's ultimate weapon sucks unless it doesn't. Because when you first get it, it sucks. But then if you take the time to kill enemies with Vincent, then it's really good. Whereas Cait Sith's weapon is pretty good right off the bat, but is also worse later. Cait Sith's ultimate weapon is actually one of the worst, but when you pick it up, it's better than Vincent's. How am I supposed to use the bell? Oh, maybe I just pick it. How do I... I'm just talking to the door. God, it's his bell. I'm asking you. Yeah, Vincent has some really nice death blow weapons as well. I would honestly say that Vincent is better than Cait Sith, casually. Without memes, I think Vincent is better than Cait Sith. Also, this enemy... Thank you. Yeah, it's the boss from earlier. Wow, we got so many stats from that. Holy cow. So I'm not sure what it wants me to do here. She said that she'd meet us here. She did not. Yeah, Vincent's limits are actually pretty good. The earlier ones feel like a waste, but a lot of people don't know that Vincent's ultimate limit is extremely strong. The stat boosts he gets from it are insane. Like, his final limit's actually worth losing control over him. Well, I'm gonna go save, because I got like a bunch of big stat boosts, and I don't know what I'm doing. What if I'm just stuck here now? I'm just stuck here on this random island. Maybe I should save in a different slot. What if I'm actually stuck here and I soft lock my game? I don't have another slot, so we're stuck. Look at this. I'd have to walk, like, all the way... Wait, I don't even think I can. Is that a mountain? Apparently there's a town over here. Yo, Zany, thank you so much for the 5 months, dude. And C-Mark, thank you for the host. How's it going today, dude? What is that? What is that pink? What is this?
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do, Deeble? There's zombies in this forest. Yeah, what if I run into a Craig? What if I run into a Craig fight? This is a place? Chocobo Forest. We found a Chocobo Forest, boys. That's exciting. Are there actually Chocobos here? Oh, it's a Chocobo! Oh my god, look at it. It's so majestic. It's got a strange shading on its bottom. It's like darker on the bottom for some reason. Is it? Oh, because we're in tall plants. That's why. Wow, that was easy. Just bam, caught it. Don't even need greens. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I have never heard the Final Fantasy II Chocobo music. It's incredible. Oh god, it's just a loop of that? It doesn't like go into the second part? That's such a small... That is such a small loop. Oh my god, this is gonna get so annoying. That's kind of terrible. Oh my god. It's so fast and has no encounters, though. This is great. I was just saying we need a vehicle. This is really nice, actually. But man, this song is actually really annoying. Holy cow. It sounds like a ringtone, yeah. I keep expecting it to go into the next part of the song, and it doesn't. Oh, he leaves! I guess you have to go catch him again. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. That's pretty atrocious. Bleep, 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 bleep. So can I really not use the... Can I really not use the bell? Yo, Dar, thank you so much for the gifted sub to subs for the 32 months. Oh, of course. Now I feel like a dummy. Alright, well. So I wonder if the torch is in the dungeon and the fire is just on at the top. I guess that makes sense. Well, on the one hand, I feel like an idiot for not thinking to use the item in the item screen, but I'm glad I didn't because we got to see the Chocobo. Gordon, I thought I was the only one who could retrieve the Sunfire, so I came back here. I came looking for Eagle's torch, but couldn't get past the monsters dwelling here. I couldn't just leave empty-handed, so I've been standing here, stuck. But you know this castle quite well, don't you? The castle is full of secrets that even I don't fully comprehend. I cannot guide you, but will you take me with you? I'm useless, but take me with you. Wow. Loser. Loser. Oh, he has spears. There you go. Wait, Mithril Sword? What about this? The spear isn't better? Give him the spear. So strong. Ah. Well, at least he does some damage. Snipes! Thank you for the gifted sub to Kirksey for the 29 months. We're getting all the good resub songs, yeah. Cure Scroll. She already knows Cure. Can someone else learn it? Who would I want to learn it? Gus or Furion? Probably... Gus? Okay. Having someone else with Cure is nice. I don't know how much Gus is going to cure for, because I think he has low intelligence, but I'd rather him have it than Furion, because Furion does a lot of damage, and I like when he attacks. Remember when I said that Gus does a double crit for like 200 damage? I made a mistake. He was like, you give me cure? Now I double crit forever. I don't know. Gus actually does do a lot of damage because he dual wields. Maybe I should have given it to Furion. Oh well. I'm sure we'll find another one. Or I could buy one. I mean, he has 6 intelligence, but Furion only has 9. Oh my god, Gordon, stats! What's going on there? Why do you have exactly 22 in all stats? What? That is the strangest thing I've ever seen. This is a trap. He's obviously hacking. It's like when you look on the leaderboards of, like, time trials, and you get that one time at the top that's like 0.00 or 1.11 with 11 microseconds. You're like, okay, someone's cheating. Dude, I haven't had Chinese in a long time. I haven't had Chinese since last year. And I really like Chinese. I just haven't had it. Hey, how's it going, Kool-Aid? Good to see you, man. I've had a couple people swear by Panda Express, but I feel like if I'm gonna have Chinese food, I'll just get it from like a real Chinese restaurant, because I don't have it that often, so. I'm glad I bought some eye drops. Well, now's your chance, Gus. Let's level up that cure. This cure isn't that bad. I thought I could go behind that thing. These ogres have a very interesting stance. I also really not... that ogre is the last thing I'd call that thing. I've never seen an ogre with green hair. Made my feelings feel cliché. What does that mean? Never heard anyone say that. Oh, God! Well, it's a good thing I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight. I'll be seeing that in my dreams. How to vote? Just go to the Fantathon page and find the tag that you want to use, and then just click your point tab and do the vote for Fantathon, and then put the tag in. Like Crixie just did. Unless you're talking about Donkey or Mega Man, in which case you just have to select the point thing and do it automatically. Maybe I'll vote for World of Final Fantasy since it's not on the list. Excellent idea. I'm sure that'll go great. I'm sure you'll get far. I actually wanted to put World of Final Fantasy on the list, but we just played it really recently, so that's why it's not on the list. Otherwise it would be. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about World of Final Fantasy, so I wanted to put it on there. Because that's what makes the best gameplay, is when everyone kind of has a different opinion of it. But we just played through it and got the platinum, so I didn't want to play through it again. I also didn't enjoy World of Final Fantasy very much. I have mixed feelings about it. Most are negative feelings, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy some parts of the game. Yeah, Gus has some health. Also, Gordon, like, doubled his HP in the last 2 fights. I have played Kingdoms of Amalur. It's a good game. You're not incorrect, Black Mage. If you go to your alerts, it'll tell you, ooh, random Adamantoise, and I don't have magic. This could be a problem. At least we're dealing damage, though. Also, he has that status effect, and I'm not doing more damage, so now I'm starting to think that it doesn't decrease defense, and that Joseph just got a really lucky hit. Down by the beach near Wu Tai, you can fight an enemy called Adamantoise. Come on, Gordon Ramsay. Oh man, that's a funny quote. We gotta remember quote 29 when we play Final Fantasy X. Rip Gus. We kinda need Gus. Okay. We kinda need Gus. So we might want to leave. Gus is our tank. I don't know how much of Final Fantasy X we're going to do. We already did the platinum of the remaster, which is a lot. And for these casual playthroughs, I don't suspect we're going to be 100%ing everything. We're really just going to be doing what is exciting for a Let's Play. I might show off some of the post-game that's fun. Like maybe the secret summons and stuff. But I see no reason to do 200 lightning bolt dodges and capture 10 of every monster in the game for a Let's Play. So, we'll just, like, decide what works well for casual play. I feel like, I haven't decided yet, but I feel like for all the games, I'd like to show off the super bosses, because I feel like that's kind of just a big part of like the identity of every game, is the super bosses that come along with them. And some of the super bosses shouldn't be too difficult to beat in a reasonable amount of time. But then there's others that it might take too long to beat them, you know? So I don't know. We're going to have to kind of play it by ear and decide. And maybe one of the things I can do is play the games off stream or play them off of YouTube to get leveled up enough and then go back to YouTube to do the super bosses. I don't know. We'll decide. It'll probably be different for every game. I don't want to, like, have to force us to do the same thing for every game. I want to do whatever's the most fun for everyone. And it depends on how fun grinding is, you know? Because, like, for example, without going into any spoilers, Final Fantasy VIII, the grind to do the super bosses is fun and quick. You can do it fun. There's a lot of cool things that you do regarding the grinding, and the final, you know, the super boss doesn't take that super long. It's not going to take 40 hours to grind to get to the super boss, right? Then there's like Final Fantasy X, where in order to fight some of the later super bosses, you need to capture 10 of every monster in the game and sit in the sphere grid menu for like 30 hours. So that's not something I want to do for a Let's Play, because all of that isn't worth the payoff of one super boss. And the super bosses in that game aren't even that exciting anyways. So, we're definitely going to take it by, like, game-to-game basis, you know? But some of the more, like, okay. That's a rip. Why is Maria slower than a turtle? Can we ask that? Is that a reasonable question to ask? So, but then, like, so I kind of want to say, like, let's do none of the super bosses because they're going to take too long and they're not going to be fun for the Let's Play. But there's certain super bosses I definitely want to do because of their legendary status, like Final Fantasy IX super boss, the Final Fantasy VII super bosses, which for me won't take long. Final Fantasy VIII super boss, like those ones are known enough to where I feel like they should be included. So we'll see. And there might be some super bosses that we just show off but don't beat, maybe. So I don't know, we'll see. And we'll kind of ask the chat as well and YouTube and kind of come to a consensus on what we want to do. So I'm going to talk to him so he gets in our party, but then go back out and maybe fly to... fly back and rest. Beep, 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 beep. Yo, Kool-Aid! Think of the 1,000 bits. Trying to get that type going. Appreciate it, dude. But yeah, like, if you're asking specifically about Final Fantasy X, I don't think we're going to do much of the post-game in 10. We're going to do the fun stuff and then move on. Because, like, the battle arena is an insane amount of grind for a super boss that you use, like, 2 skills against. So, it's just not going to be... That's not going to be exciting. I would much rather do the story super boss and do some of the optional, like, cool summon stuff and then just call it there. Especially with how long Final Fantasy X is already. I love that this is how you catch him. He doesn't even, like, run around. You get the 7s for having a high enough bit count to get that as an icon. You also get the emote to go along with it. I don't know. If you want to use a 7.
Just go creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel.
Yo, Carrie, thank you so much for the 3 months. Feels longer. I agree. Meep, 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 oh God! Just flew. No, it's additive, Darth. Thanks for the 1 or 2, Dustin. There you go, now you got it. Yeah, and the higher up you go, the more colorful 7s you get. Alright, let's try this again. If you go to donate bits, it'll tell you your total and how much more you need for your next icon, I think. Pretty sure it does that, yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty popular RNG manip to get a gold chocobo without racing. There's the RNG manip Then there's just save scumming until you get it. And then there's defeating one of the super bosses, and then there's doing it the normal way. I think it was 77 bits Kool-Aid. See you, Patches. Thanks for hanging out, man. Six gil. Well, let's just buy a limo now. Alright, I think I'm going to give it to Furion. I think that's a better choice. Even though Gus's actually heals about the same, but... J. Alex with the tier 2. 11 months. Holy cow. Give me some foam in the chat for that. Thank you so much for the support, dude. See you, bro. Thank you for all the support, my man.